7. Congratulations on 75 years of service to Dayton. Happy anniversary, guys.
Happy 75th anniversary, WHIO Channel 7.
NewsCenter 7 is coverage you can count on. At 5 p.m., live from the scene coverage of the day's top stories. Healthbeat and Consumer Alert special reports, and a complete look at today's weather. At 5:30, live, local, late-breaking updates, along with in-depth reports like Waste Busters, plus your local forecast. Then at 6, the best balance of news and weather from around Dayton and the Miami Valley, around the nation, and around the world. At 5:30, and 6, NewsCenter 7 is coverage you can count on.
For decades, WHIO TV has had a commitment to investigative journalism, holding the powerful accountable.
Giving a voice to the previously unheard and prompting positive change here in the Miami Valley, across Ohio, and all the way to Washington.
The I-Team's John Bedell takes a look at the difference the NewsCenter 7 I-Team has made for decades.
WHIO TV has always been dedicated to investigative journalism.
Jim Baldridge's time, they did some great work. But much later, we wanted to add extra focus to bring a team of people together.
And that's where the NewsCenter 7 I-Team was born. Jim Otte led our investigations for 33 years.
The mission was to get to the bottom of an issue, to follow the facts wherever they lead, and to stick with it.
Becky Grimes was the I-Team's longtime executive producer.
I think that the goal, for me anyway, was to take topics that were hidden in the darkness and bring them out into the light.
Byron Sturzman spent many of his 39 years at Channel 7 as the I-Team's photojournalist.
My dedication was to the viewer. I wanted them, if they were going to take their time to sit down in front of the television, I didn't want them reaching for the remote when one of my stories was on.
This controversy exploded when veterans...
The I-Team's work has made a difference. Our Emmy-winning special report in 2014 focused on local veterans not getting the care they deserved at the Dayton VA Medical Center. It was a national story that the I-Team uncovered was also a problem in the Miami Valley.
We took it right to the people who ran the Dayton VA Medical Center. We think it made a difference. And then we followed up to see what kind of changes they had made.
In 2012, our I-Team documentary, Invisible Wounds, focused on local veterans suffering from PTSD.
I felt like getting all the veterans together that we talked to, and also finding out all the places they could go that they didn't even know existed in the community for help, not just the VA. Was very good.
Miami Valley Murder Mysteries.
Miami Valley Murder Mysteries grew from the I-Team. Several of the cold cases we've profiled have been solved since our reports aired.
They would always say that people over time would eventually talk that when they knew something. And so it was fascinating to do those and very rewarding when we did get some kind of result.
The I-Team has always had a tradition of prompting positive change with our reporting. Consumer investigator Xavier Hershevitz and I have worked to carry on that legacy. Xavier's reports help our viewers save money and avoid ripoffs. My investigation into the child welfare case and murder of Dakota Collins prompted a new state law that changed the oversight of Ohio's child welfare systems.
All of this stuff that happened that failed him, this stuff needs to be fixed, or another child is going to lose their life because of it.
Following the I-Team's reporting on MV Realty's real estate racket, last fall another new state law made new MV Realty contracts illegal in Ohio.
How'd they find you?
That's what I'd like to know. They just called me. And he said, "Oh no, ma'am, it's not a scam."
Last year, the I-Team's reporting helped lead to a criminal indictment and spurred action in Washington. After we started airing investigations into billions in Social Security overpayments, the agency announced a review and Congress launched hearings.
We always all shared the same goal, and that was to inform our viewers, keep viewers safe, cover the weather, do good investigations.
The NewsCenter 7 I-Team doesn't just expose problems.
We've had people who months and months later came back to us and said, "Thanks for doing that story."
We work to get answers and results for our viewers.
There's a real commitment to journalism at this station. And I think that's really the 75-year legacy of this place.
One of WHIO's pillars is giving back to the community, how we're making a difference where you live.
Plus, technology is always evolving. We'll take a look back at the tech that takes us into your living room.
Happy anniversary to WHIO TV.
Happy 75th anniversary to WHIO TV from your friends.
Right here at NCIS Hawaii, wishing you many more.
Many more, baby.
Aloha.
Peace.
Happy 75th anniversary to WHIO TV from your friends at FBI, wishing you many more.
When news breaks.
Breaking news now from NewsCenter 7.
NewsCenter 7 is live on the scene.
City leaders say this news is exactly what they've been waiting for.
With complete coverage throughout the Miami Valley.
The Vice President has just arrived here at Wright-Patterson Airport.
Exclusive details of the stories that affect you.
The latest on an investigation into a multi-million-dollar move.
Knowledgeable, straightforward. Jim Baldridge, Donna Jordan, and Cheryl McHenry. NewsCenter 7. Breaking news coverage you can count on.
WHIO has always been first in technology. In the past 75 years, whenever a new piece of equipment came on the market, chances are we made it work for us.
Let's take a look behind the scenes at the advances that helped make our leading coverage over the years and the two key people who made it happen. Follow the Leader was not just NewsCenter 7's calling card or motto, it was also what other stations did when it came to technology. WHIO has always been willing to invest in the latest equipment to make sure we bring our viewers the best TV coverage and the best looking TV coverage. Chuck Hamlin retired in late 2023 after spending 41 years in the photography department, eventually leading the department in technology as the chief.
WHIO has always been on the front steps of technology. The world's largest broadcast tower this company started with in 1953. So they always invested on what it took to get the job done.
We lovingly called Chuck MacGyver because he could fix anything. He kept a bag of gadgets and parts with him at all times. He even kept a hairdryer, and not for his hair.
A hairdryer is something that would get a stuck tape out of a VCR machine. A live truck would have a 52-foot mast that would go up in the air. Depending on the weather conditions, freezing rain, it did not like, they could get frozen in the up position.
Even though he's now retired, his skill set still comes in handy. In fact, he saved this interview.
Literally never got that.
When one of our cameras malfunctioned. It was Chuck, to the rescue. Before Chuck headed the department, James Robinson did. He retired in early 2020 after serving 43 years at WHIO. James oversaw the photogs and videographers, from the use of film and the old analog cameras to the introduction of the smaller, lighter, and more efficient digital P2 cameras. Under his leadership, we went from recording on huge videotapes to using P2 cards, smaller than a credit card.
It was a game changer. It gave us as photographers more leeway, more room to be creative, and when things weren't the way we want, we could easily fix those things and save a lot of time.
The changes involved more than just cameras. For decades, WHIO had the only helicopter in the market. From News Chopper 7, we have advanced to our Sky 7 drones. James and Chuck have seen it all and used it all to help our reporters tell compelling stories that grab the attention visually. There's also been significant upgrades to our vehicles. You likely remember seeing our live trucks around town. They featured huge retractable towers with a dish on top.
They just kept progressing and making the workload a lot easier, making the product look a lot better, and making it safe for people.
Then came upgrades to our weather vehicles. Take a look at our current Storm Tracker 7, equipped with cameras that show inclement weather in real time, live on air. Our most recent upgrade is called Live View. It's the size of a backpack, making the ENG truck obsolete.
Live, local, late breaking.
With Live View, we can bring you in an instant an immediate report from an active scene anywhere in the world, not just here in the Miami Valley.
The company has never wavered on its stance of being in the forefront of technology and doing what it takes and buying the equipment that it took to really produce good quality sound material.
Right. I mean, it's just it's never-ending evolution of technology.
As advances in technology continue to expand, so does our coverage and our ability to bring you clean, clear, crisp coverage in a split second. WHIO is always leading in technology. It's coverage you can count on.
For the past 75 years, it's taken an army to bring you live, local, late-breaking news every single day.
From in front of the camera to behind the scenes, you might not know all of their faces, but you saw their work every day here on Channel 7.
Let's take a look back at some of the people who paved the way for WHIO and the legends we've lost.
I thank you for your loyalty and support, and God bless you.
Looks like the champion, Muhammad Ali, is going to win it, laugh all the way to the bank with this turkey of a fight.